Okay, Representative Mike Tobash, happy to be here talking about a couple tips and I think the value that I've seen in Penn State LionLaunch. You know, what a great program the LionLaunch is. I love the idea that they foster the entrepreneurial spirit. And when I think about entrepreneurs, I think about a couple of things right off the top of my head. And the first one is leadership. And if I talk about things, leadership and the inspiration that people really need to be leaders, and then what's required to be successful, I think of a couple of things. Number one, you oftentimes, and I had a chance to speak at Penn State not long ago to a group, you know, people oftentimes hear the phrase, you should get outside your comfort zone. You know, I think I just look at that a little bit differently, and I'd say if there's something that you think can be productive for you, in other words, there's something that's holding you back that you're not accomplishing, I'd say it's a little bit more than getting outside of your comfort zone. You need to get into your fear zone. And when you get into your fear zone, it does something. If you're afraid of something that's holding you back and you're able to get into that zone and overcome it, it's really empowering, and it's something that I think a lot of leaders do. So when it comes to leadership, when it comes to taking advantage of a new opportunity, I think that overcoming obstacles, particularly things that are holding you back that you may be afraid of, I think it's super important. The other thing is, you know, with education, and Penn State is a great example of this. What a world-class education you can get from Penn State. But I think it's always important for people that are moving forward, for them to measure what success means to them and make sure that they're learning more about what will make them successful. So when you're talking about education, matching your skills, talents, and abilities with what the market is looking for, and LionLaunch is a lot about that. When you can do that and learn more about what you're doing in the future and what you're trying to accomplish, I think that's really valuable. So the two tips that I would give you is, you know, try to educate yourself, not for the sake of education, but educate yourself towards the goals that you're trying to achieve, number one. Then number two, if there's obstacles that are holding you back, overcome those obstacles, and I think that will take you on a path to success. Thank you.